the Fibber McGee and Molly Show. Every weekday at this time, NBC brings you Fibber McGee and Molly transcribed. The show was written by Phil Leslie and directed by Max Hutton. Fibber and Molly will be with you in a minute. If you're between the ages of 18 and 55, there's a job open for you in the nursing profession. Although there are more nurses active in the profession today than ever before, the demand continues to outstrip the supply. Right now, the National Association of Practical Nurse Education could employ an additional 60,000 practical nurses a year. Hospital and health facilities are continuing to expand. As a result, countless opportunities are open to the woman who becomes a professional or practical nurse. Older women particularly are finding the profession of practical nursing highly rewarding as a career. To qualify as a student in professional nursing, you must be a high school graduate or college student in good health. For practical nursing, an elementary school or high school graduate, depending on age. If you're interested in the security of a well-paying, honorable profession, write Nursing Careers, care of your local postmaster, or inquire at your nearest school of nursing or hospital. This is a sad moment at 79 Wistful Vista. Because here in the living room, waiting for the verdict of the surgeon, the tree surgeon, on the fate of the old oak tree in the front yard, we find Fibber, McGee, and Molly.
For goodness sakes, McGee, stop pacing up and down. There's nothing you can do about it. The best specialist in town has charge now.
I know, but gee whiz, this suspense is awful.
I know how you feel, dearie. I love that old tree, too. I love every scar on it.
Yep.
And the holes you bored in the trunk for maple syrup before you found out it was an oak. Ah, the memories.
Well, brace yourself, kiddo. Here's the bad news. Come in.
Hello there, Molly, and good day to you, Blue Jaw.
Oh, hello, Doc.
Hello, Dr. Gamble. Sit down.
Hey, what's going on here? You two look like you just gotten an eviction notice.
No, nothing like that, Doc. It's just that we're expecting some bad news. The doctor is here.
Dr. Beechwood.
Dr. Beechwood, I don't believe I... Wait a minute, what is this? By George, this is a fine thing after all these years. Where is this Dr. Beechwood?
Out in front, Doc.
Up in the tree.
Up in the trees?
Sure knows his business, too. He shimmied up that big round trunk like a salmon up the Columbia.
I see. Some emergency arose, so instead of calling old Doc Gamble, you consult a stranger. He takes one look at Leatherhead here and goes out and climbs a tree. Well, I hope you'll all be very happy together. I'll be running along.
Hey, wait a minute, Tallow Tommy, wait a minute. You don't understand.
He's a tree surgeon, Doctor.
What? A tree surgeon?
Yeah.
Oh! Well, I'd like to meet this doctor.
Oh, dear, I hope he says he can save it.
Keep a stiff upper lip, Molly. There's still hope. Come in.
Well, I've finished my examination, Mr. McGee. Am I intruding?
Not at all, Dr. Beechwood. We'd like you to meet an old friend of ours. Dr. Beechwood, Dr. Gamble. Dr. Beechwood is a tree doctor, Dr. Gamble.
And Dr. Gamble is a people doctor, Dr. Beechwood.
Now, how do you do, Doctor?
How do you do, Doctor? I take it all is not oak with the oak?
It's a pretty serious case, I'm afraid. Tell me, Mrs. McGee, has this tree of yours any history of Dutch moth, any childhood diseases that you know of?
No, I don't think so, Doctor. Though, as I recall, it had a bad attack of woodpeckers in 1937.
Oh, woodpeckers. Well,
Then in 1949, we noticed the leaves didn't come out on it, Doc. Every year we keep thinking it'll bud in the spring, but it don't. So we're getting worried. Do you think,
Is there any hope, Doctor?
If you good people would be so kind as to leave the room for a moment, I should like to consult with Dr. Gamble. Would you honor me, Doctor?
Delighted, Doctor. Perhaps I can help you to get to the root of the trouble. You'll excuse us, Molly?
Yes, Doctor. Come on, McGee.
Okay. Do everything you can, men. Remember, expense is no object, as long as it don't cost too much.
Well, how's business these days, Doctor?
Oh, I can't complain, Doctor, though I sometimes envy you tree surgeons.
Oh, how so, Doctor?
Well, sometimes it seems so simple to slap 100 pounds of cement into a patient, paint him with tar, and brace him up with a few 2x4s.
Yes, it has its points, Doctor. Although, on the other hand, you're in no danger of a patient falling over on you and breaking your neck.
Well, incidentally, Doctor, how about the oak tree out front? Does it look bad?
Oh, that's not a tree, Doctor. That's a perpendicular stack of firewood. Why, that thing's better than 5-cent coffee.
Well, why stall around, Doctor? Why not tell him?
Looks better this way, Doctor. More dignity. Well, better call him in now, I guess. And, Doctor, please try to look more serious. We've been consulting.
Yes, of course, Doctor. Come in, McGee.
Well, Doc, what's the verdict?
My boy, I'm afraid it's bad news.
You mean?
Yes, Mrs. McGee. As it must to all trees, the end has come to the old oak.
Oh, sure.
It has battled its way through life from tiny acorn to sturdy tree. It has stood between your home and the fierce heat of the sun. It has been a barrier between you and the tempest. But now, the birds must seek another resting place. The whippoorwill must sing his plaintive call from elsewhere, and my fee is $7.50.
Oh, and it was such a beautiful tree.
Ah, forget it, Molly. With that thing chopped down, maybe the paper boy can hit the front porch now and then. Well, here's your dough, Doc.
Thank you. Nice to have met you, Doctor.
Thank you, Doctor. See you up in a tree sometime.
Good. I'll be the one out on the limb. Good day.
Bye, Doctor.
Ah, you'll be glad to get rid of that old dead tree, Molly. I'll call up a firewood company and let them come and cut it down for free firewood. I'll give them the whole tree just to get rid of it. Hand me the phone. I'll call up someone.
There's more fun with the McGees shortly. The word research has become pretty familiar to all of us in the last 10 years or so. But have you ever stopped to think what research, especially medical research, means to you personally? Without research, we would have no penicillin or any of the other wonder drugs. Research is also the most important weapon in the fight against mental illness. And mental illness today afflicts more than 9 million people. Already research has opened up leads for preventing many mental illnesses, and research has shown us speedier and more effective ways of helping mentally sick people to get well. Research scientists say we can be hopeful, but they need help from us. They need money to carry on research. If we help science, science can give us a much better chance to escape mental illness and to cure mental illness if it should strike. If you'd like to help, give to the Mental Health Fund in care of your local postmaster. Just address Mental Health Fund in care of your local postmaster. Don't wait. This worthwhile cause needs your support now.
What you mean you're not interested? You're in the firewood business, ain't you?
Oh, dear.
Well, maybe you don't understand me, Bud. I says I got a well-dried oak tree in my yard with 8 or 9 cords of pine firewood in it, and I'm giving it to you free. All you got to do is cut it down and cut it up, and hello?
They're not interested either.
No. I'll check them off the list.
That's the last one.
My gosh, I don't know what's the matter with them firewood guys, the lazy bums.
Say, we have a fireplace, you know. We could use some good firewood.
Grocery boy! Hello there, kid!
What's the mama think, Mr. Oldtimer? Like I say, McGee, that tree would make a fine stack of wood for next winter. We could just...
Exactly. Make a wonderful stack of wood. That's what I've been telling these guys on the phone, but you can't even give things away anymore.
What are you giving away, Johnny? I'll take it. What is it?
A tree. That big tree in the front...
Oh, no, thanks, kids. I got a tree. 2 of them, in fact.
Really?
Very interesting trees, too. Bought them at the bond time. Shoe trees, they call them. Something new, I guess.
Shoe trees? Oh, well, that's not the kind of a tree.
Yep, got them set out in the backyard, kids. Kind of disappointing, though. I've been watering them every day for a month, and they ain't grown a shoe so far. Wrong kind of soil, I guess.
Yeah, that's probably it.
That's what my girlfriend Bessie said, anyways.
Say, how is Bessie these days? Haven't seen her lately.
Oh, she's just fine, daughter. Got herself a new job this week and made her head grease lady down at the bus barn.
Head grease lady? That sounds like an important job.
Was, Johnny, and she loved it.
Yeah?
Got fired the first day, though.
Fired already?
Oh, you know how some people are, kids. Just can't be trusted with a gun. You put a grease gun in Bessie's hands, and she went kind of trigger-happy on him.
Trigger-happy?
Went around all day, chuckling to herself and shooting grease into everything that squeaked. She was getting along fine till the boss showed up.
What happened?
Well, the boss had one of them high, squeaky voices. You know, that sounds like a tomcat swinging on a rusty gate. As soon as he come in, he started hollering orders.
Yeah.
Well, sir, when Bessie seen that open mouth and heard them squeaky noises coming out, she got a kind of a glazed look in her eyes, raised the gun, and put 4 pounds of transmission lube in him before he could clap his teeth shut.
Heavenly days.
Seemed kind of like that oiled up his vocal cords, and they claim later that he blistered the paint off the ceiling when he fired Bessie because... Say, am I boring you, Johnny?
Well, frankly, yes. I've got a problem I'm trying to figure out, and I find it a little hard to concentrate.
It's that big oak tree in the front yard, Mr. Oldtimer. It has to come down.
You need some firewood? Because I'm giving that complete tree absolutely free.
Including a rubber ball and 2 birds' nests in the top.
To anybody that'll come in here and cut it down. There's $75 or $80 worth of firewood in that tree, enough to last you the rest of your life if you don't take too good care of yourself, and you'll be sure to get...
He's gone.
I can't understand it. The way people in this town act, you'd think cutting down a tree was a lot of work or something.
Isn't it?
Why, of course not. Let me see. Who else can I call?
Well, you've tried all the fuel companies.
Yeah, and I offered it to the phone company for telephone poles, and the match company wasn't interested.
What about that toothpick factory down at 14th?
No, I called them, too. They already got a tree. They just bought it in 1943, so they got plenty of wood left.
It sure would make a nice stack of logs for the fireplace.
I even went so far as to call a tree removal company, they call themselves. You know what they wanted?
What?
They wanted to charge me for it. Them, charge me for all that firewood. $60 they wanted to take that tree down.
Pretty steep.
Well, there's only one thing left to do, I guess. Yep. Seems to me the only way out.
Good.
Nobody else wants it, and I'm certainly not going to pay $60 to have it cut down. Well, maybe I could. No. I guess this is the only way out.
Don't rush into it now.
I'm not. My mind is made up. There's only one thing to do about that dead oak tree, and I'm going to do it.
Good for you. You want me to get your old clothes for you?
No, sir. Get me the evening paper.
Paper? What are you going to do?
Only thing I can do, Molly. Let that oak tree sit there.
What?
My gosh, I tried all over town. You saw how scared of work everybody is. Maybe the wind will blow it down some night, and if it falls in the street, the city will have to haul it away, so the only thing to do is to let...
We'll say goodnight to Fibber and Molly in a moment.
This is Bill Goodwin, ladies and gentlemen. Have you heard the wonderful new features on Bob Hope's morning radio show? Bob Hope and the Experts, for instance, provides about as many laughs as you can crowd into a few minutes. Real experts like Don Loper on styles and fashions, Kitty Turmel on etiquette, and Chef Milani on cooking. They're Bob's guests and answer questions from the audience while Bob helps with answers of his own. Let's listen in on Bob and Chef Milani, for instance, during a recent session.
How are you, Giuseppe?
Hello, Alberto.
Hey, Giuseppe. I got a massage from you from Luigi. I got a massage in my pocket.
See, he speaks a better English than I do. You know, when he was 3 years old, he could speak a better English than I speak now. I'm 47 years old.
Well, that's the kind of fun you're missing if you don't try to listen to Bob Hope every morning on this NBC station. See your local paper for the time.
Well, of all the gall. By George, they got a lot of nerve.
Who, McGee? What's the matter? Who was on the phone?
That was the City Hall, Department of Public Welfare.
Yeah?
Seems that tree doctor turned in a report that we got a dead tree on the premises. And the city has ordered me to take it down.
Can they make you?
Yes.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to worry about it tomorrow. Good night.
Good night, all.
NBC has brought you the Fibber McGee and Molly program transcribed, with Bill Thompson as the old-timer, Arthur Q. Bryan as Dr. Gamble, and Chris O'Brien as Dr. Beechwood. This is John Walsh telling you not to miss tomorrow night when the story of the 3 Fleas is told to Teeny by Mr. McGee of Fibber McGee and Molly.
Tonight, hear a special report on the Indochina situation on the NBC Radio Network.
The Fibber McGee and Molly Show, rebroadcast for the American Armed Forces and their allies. For you soldiers, sailors, Marines, and Coast Guardsmen, it's time for Billy Mills and his orchestra, the King's Men, Ransom Sherman, Arthur Q. Bryan, and Fibber McGee and Molly.
One of the things that Mrs. McGee is never quite sure about is whether it's more satisfactory to send her husband to the grocery store or go herself. At the moment, however, she's trying it the hard way once again. As we meet Fibber McGee and Molly.
let me get that again. A loaf of bread, a half a dozen eggs, and a can of corn. Is that all?
That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Shall I write it down on a slip of paper for you?
Why, certainly not. My gosh, anybody that couldn't remember 3 simple little items like a loaf of bread and a can of corn and that other...
Half a dozen eggs.
Half a dozen eggs. I got it. How about some meat?
We're all out of meat points.
Okay, that's what we'll have then.
What?
Leg of nuttin'. Well, here I go, laughing and scratching. Corn, eggs, and bread. Corn, eggs, and bread.
So you have the phone call put on our bill, too.
What phone call?
The one where you called me up and asked me what was it besides eggs and bread?
Don't worry, Snooky. I got it. Now, wait a minute. Let me see. Cornbread and eggs. Cornbread and eggs. Cornbread and eggs. Seems to me there was 3 things she wanted. Eggs, cornbread, and something else. Oh, well, she'll be expecting me to call up anyway.
Say, excuse me, but could you tell me what... Well, I'll be a... If it isn't good, well, by George, it certainly is. Well, how are you, old man?
Why, I'm fine.
Well, I set these grips down a minute. Uh-huh. There, put her there. Boy, it's grand to see you again after all these years. You're looking great.
Well, thanks. Well, you're looking great, too.
It's been so many years since we met. I can't believe it's really you.
Oh, yeah, it's me, all right. But you've...
Well, you filled out a little, though.
Yeah.
Broader in the shoulders. But a little touch of gray hair, very distinguished.
Oh, it's nothing.
Yes, it is. Say, you remember me, don't you? Bill Smith, back in school?
Bill Smith? You mean back in Peoria?
Yeah, Peoria. Good old Peoria. What times we used to have in the old... To say you are, I mean, I haven't made a mistake, have I? Your name is...
McGee. Fibber McGee. You had it right.
I'm sure I have. By George, this is great, isn't it? Say, whatever happened to that little girl you were going with, the pretty one? She lived over by the, on the other side. You
mean Molly Driscoll? Why, shucks, I married her, Bill.
No kid.
Yeah.
You lucky son of a gun.
Yeah.
There was a great little girl, that Molly. Well, tell her old Bill Smith said to say hello.
Hey, why don't you tell her yourself? We live right here. Come on in. She'd love to meet anybody from the old hometown.
I hate to barge in on her like this.
Horse feathers. Hey, Molly, look who I found. Walking the streets like an old bum. Remember Bill Smith we used to go to school with in Peoria?
Well, how do you do, I'm sure, Mr. Smith.
Molly, well, you haven't changed a bit. And don't call me Mr. Smith, either. It was Bill when we were both in, what was the name again? The tough teacher we had that...
Miss Fiddish.
Miss Fiddish.
Yes.
That's the one. What a woman. She had a face like a tired cantaloupe. Molly, you look wonderful. If I hadn't happened to be passing an old Fibber, hadn't recognized
I knew you the minute I saw you, Bill. Of course, I got a terrific memory for faces. So
McGee, why do you let why do you let Bill stand there with those suitcases? Give the man a chair.
Oh, for gosh sakes. Here, sit down. Sit down, Billy boy, sit down.
Billy boy. I haven't heard that since the old days when you were on the team, Fibber.
What team was that, Bill?
What do you mean, what team? I was second blade on the Mumbledy-Peg team, wasn't I?
Oh, this is wonderful. Just arrived in town, and I meet up with 2 of my old school day friends. You know, sometimes I...
Oh, pardon me.
Oh, come right in, Alice, dear.
Well, I was just going
Hi, Alice.
Oh, your daughter, McGee? Amazing resemblance.
No, Alice isn't our daughter, William. She's just...
Oh, not your granddaughter.
No.
Jeepers, I'm not really a relative at all, Mr.
Oh, excuse me. Mr. Smith, this is Alice Darling. Alice, shake hands with our old school chum, Bill Smith.
Delighted to meet you, Alice.
How do you do?
Alice is doing war work at the airplane plant, Mr. Smith.
She's a welder, Bill. Carrying the torch for several thousand aviators, you might say.
No relation, eh? Well, I would have thought.
Oh, I'm not really related, Mr. Smith. But after all, Mrs. McGee has been just like a mother. Like a big sister.
Thanks for the reduction in rank, dear.
And Mr. McGee is sort of a second father to me. In fact, he acts a lot like my real father, especially when I forget my key at night and he has to come down and let me in.
Oh, I don't mind, Alice. My gosh, a guy'd have to be pretty bad-tempered to mind waking up out of a sound sleep at 2 a.m., getting out of bed onto the icy floor, stubbing his toe against the door facing, falling over an end table, going downstairs to let somebody in who's only lost 4 door keys so far.
Did you want to see me about something, Alice?
Oh, nothing in particular, thanks. Well, goodbye, Mr. Smith. I suppose I'll see you in the morning.
I'm afraid not, Alice. I'm just in town overnight on business, and as soon as I check into a hotel...
My gosh, Bill, I never even asked you where you were staying.
Oh, they'll never let you stay at a hotel, Mr. Smith. You might just as well relax. Mr. and Mrs. McGee are the most hospitable people in town, and any time an old friend of theirs shows up, well, I better be going, I guess. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Alice.
Well, I guess I better be shoving off, too.
No, sir, you're staying right here tonight, Billy boy.
Of course, William.
Oh, I couldn't impose on you like this, after all.
Come on. Give me them suitcases. How's Uncle Dennis's room, Molly?
It's all ready, dearie.
Fine.
Uncle Dennis won't be back for several days.
Yeah.
Uncle Dennis. Is he the uncle who...
Yes, but not as much as he used to. Well, come on.
Billy Mills and the orchestra playing Temptation.
You'd better get back to the grocery as soon as you can, McGee, if Mr. Smith stays for dinner.
Oh, he will. Gee whiz, we can't turn an old schoolmate away.
Incidentally, what does this Mr. Smith do, McGee?
Search me. I hated to ask him. And there's nothing in his wallet that gives a clue.
In his wallet?
Yeah, nothing but $65 in cash, some credit cards, 2 mutual tickets from Hialeah, a card with his wife's birthday and wedding anniversary wrote on it, and a recipe for how to make a gimlet.
Oh, a gimlet. Maybe he's a tool maker.
Ah, could be.
Say, McGee, what were you doing going through the man's wallet? Aren't you ashamed of yourself?
Why, Molly, you know I wouldn't do a thing like that. All that stuff fell out of his wallet when it dropped on the floor when I shook his coat. Oh, well,
Well, where is he now?
He's washing up. Says he'd be right down. He asked me who crocheted them guest towels, and I told him you did, Molly. And he says he'd wipe his hands on his shirt tail before he touched them beautiful things.
Oh, my goodness, those were just some old bats.
Come in.
Oh, Mr. Wellington.
Good day, good day. Mrs. McGee, how charming you look. And McGee, how?
How?
Say, if you two Potawatomis want to make big medicine, the squaw can go chip a few arrowheads.
Not at all, Mrs. McGee. Not at all. I merely called to remind Chairman McGee.
Chairman McGee? What am I chairman of now? Doggone it, you guys slap me on every committee that any egghead can think up. And I can't come to any meetings tonight, too.
No, we have a house guest, Mr. Wellington, an old schoolmate from Peoria. After all these years.
Ah, yes. As the fellow said after he wore bow ties for 15 years, long tie, no see. But there's nothing like meeting old friends. Now, you take my half-brother.
Why?
Well, frankly, I don't want him. What good is half a brother? Try to borrow $20, and what do you get? 10. Play a game of golf with him, and what does he do? Quits after 9 holes.
Say, is he the brother that keeps turning his head and winking at you, Mr. Wellington? You know, the one that ran the lighthouse for so many years?
No. No, that is my cousin, Torpid Wellington.
Oh, yeah.
My cousin once removed, which everyone agrees wasn't often enough.
Well, it must be wonderful to be a half-brother and only have to sit through part of a double feature. What does he do, Sig?
He is an executive of that factory on Oak Street, the one that manufactures the cedar chests.
Oh, yes.
Do you know that in 1927 they made only 724 cedar chests? But in 1943, I repeat that, in 1943, they made 4,367. Isn't that some?
Some what?
Chest expansion? Well, try and make the meeting if possible, old fellow. A fond toodaloo to you, Mrs. McGee, and to you, McGee. Ooh.
Big chiseler.
No, he's nothing of the kind. Mr. Wellington is the soul of honor.
You got him 2 inches too far forward in the shoe, baby. That guy's one of those kinds of...
Well, I certainly feel refreshed. This is a very comfortable home you have here. You own it, Fibber?
It's a partnership deal, Bill.
Oh, you and Molly?
No, us and the FHA.
You don't know what it means to be far from home and run into 2 old friends like this. Say, you remember that store in Peoria where us fellas used to hang out, Fibber?
Huh?
You know the one down on the right across from the
Oh, the Puff Cigar Store.
The Puff Cigar Store. I hadn't thought of that place for years. Those are great old days. What have you been doing yourselves, anyway?
Well, himself here was in vaudeville for a while, Mr. Smith.
Vaudeville, huh?
Yes, sir. A guy and I by the name of Fred Nittany from Starved Rock, Illinois. Yeah. Had a great little act. Songs, dances, and comical sayings. Had so many bookings, we never played the same place twice.
Ah, those lucky places. Say, tell Mr. Smith the joke you and Fred Nittany always used to do, McGee.
Which one, Molly?
You know, the one where you come out in the hip boots and Fred said, what are those? And you say, these are my golf shoes. And he said, golf shoes? And you say, yes, a hole in one. Tell Mr. Smith that one.
I wish you would.
No, I don't want to get those jokes started again. Might want to revive the old act anytime now. I never
Must have been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You didn't make all your money in vaudeville.
As a matter of fact, he didn't make any of it in vaudeville.
As a matter of fact, I didn't. Hey, you remember the time?
Hello, Molly. Hiya, pal. Hi there, old... Oh, excuse me. I thought it was somebody else.
Come on in, Mr. Wilcox. This is Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith, Mr. Wilcox.
How do you do, sir?
How are you?
Mr. Smith is an old friend of ours, Mr. Wilcox.
Knew us back in our old school days, Junior.
Well, looks a little young to have been a truant officer that long ago.
Well, you're looking nice, Mr. Wilcox. How's everything with you?
Oh, wonderful, Molly. Business has been wonderful.
Oh, business. Don't you ever think of anything but business?
Let me think. Nope.
What is your business, Mr. Wilcox?
Oh, dear.
Rocket ship for Racine, leaving on track 2.
The King's Men singing Sourwood Mountain.
I've got a gal in the Sourwood Mountain. Oh, diddle down, fiddle-I-day. She won't come and I won't call her. Oh, diddle down, fiddle-I-day. Roosters are crowing in the Sourwood Mountain. Oh, diddle down, fiddle-I-day. So many pretty gals I can't count 'em. Oh, diddle down, fiddle-I-day. Big dogs barking, the little ones will bite ya. Oh, diddle down, fiddle-I-day. Big girls courting, the little ones fight ya. Oh, diddle down, fiddle-I-day. My true love lives up in Ledger. Oh, diddle down, fiddle-I-day. She won't come and I won't fetch her. Oh, diddle down, fiddle-I-day. My true love lives over the river. Oh, down the fiddle come some of them days. A few more jumps and I'll be with her. Oh, down the fiddle come some of them days. I've got a gal at the head of the holler. Oh, down the fiddle come some of them days. She won't come and I won't follow her. Oh, down the fiddle come some of them days. I got a gal to the side of the pasture. Oh, yum, diddly day. She won't come and I won't ask her. Oh, yum, diddly day. I just wrote her a lovesick letter. Oh, yum, diddly day. If she wants to read her, she will have to come and get her. Oh, yum, diddly day. Oh, man, I want your daughter. Oh, 'cause they can carry me water. Oh, little high, little hey, little one of these
That reminds me. What time is it? I've simply got to get downtown. I got so interested talking to Mr. Wilcox here, I almost, I forgot I have a couple of business calls to make.
Oh, but look, Bill, gee whiz.
Hey, I'd be glad to drive you downtown, Mr. Smith.
Well, say, I'd appreciate it a lot. Well, I'll be back in a couple of hours, folks. Goodbye.
Well, for the love of God. That's a fine state of how do you do. Wilcox running away with our guest.
Heavenly days, McGee. You can't deny the man a business call. He has to make a living.
No, I don't see why.
Oh, maybe Mr. Smith forgot something. Come in. Oh, hello, Beulah.
Evening, folks. Could I converse with you a brief moment?
Why, sure, Beulah, sure. What's on your mind?
Well, thank you, sir. Mrs. Toops want to know. Mrs. Toops, that's where I work, at the Toops.
Yeah, we know.
Well, Miss Toops, she was playing contact bridge this afternoon, and she won a bottle of mint sauce, and she want to know, can she borrow enough meat points so she can get a shoulder of lamb?
Well, I'm sorry, Beulah. Tell her we're short of meat points ourselves.
Borrow enough meat points for a roast. That woman has got more brass than the Boston Symphony.
Got no brass? Look at you.
Well, don't ask me, Beulah. The woman can't testify against her own husband, you know. By the way, Beulah, do you wear a uniform over at Toops's?
Yes, and Mr. Toops say I ought to wear a 10-gallon hat, too, on account of I'm so at home on the range.
How do you dress on the days when they have company?
Well, sir, first I put on my shoes and my hose, then I get out of bed and I listen to my... Who want to know that?
He meant what uniform do you wear, Beulah?
Oh, excuse me, sir. I do wear the usual, a little white apron and a banana on my head.
You mean bandana?
Yes, and that's what I said, banana. Well, thank you much, folks, and don't forget, if and you ever need a good cook, I'm a specialist on, what's your favorite dish, Mr. McGee?
Squab and wild rice.
Oh, that's my specialty. Yes, and I make it with plain rice.
Huh?
Because when it seems a squab, it go wild. Well, good night.
The King's Men and Mersey Dote.
Everybody's doing it, you hear it every minute. A kiddly-divey-coo, wouldn't you? Or would you? Mersey dotes and dozy dotes, there must be something in it. We've done a little research on the sly. And brother, there is more to this than meets the eye. Skunksy derbs and monksy derbs and little fawnsy tether. A yackly tether too, are you listening? Skunksy derbs and monksy derbs and little fawnsy tether. A yackly tether too, wouldn't you? The words sound queer and crazy to the ear, but it's easy to put them together. Say Ramsey pie and Lamsey pie and Ramsey corn and Hensey corn, and did you know that little skunk eat heather? Oh, no. Skunksy derbs and monksy derbs and little fawnsy tether. A yackly tether too, wouldn't you? A yackly tether too, wouldn't you? Cows are tweeting, sows are tweeting, little bears are tiny, a piggly tiny too, and you would too if you could get it. Cows are tweeting, sows are tweeting, little bears are tiny, a piggly tiny too, and don't forget it. Now everybody knows that a cow eats corn, and if a berry tiny, he will get stung. And everybody knows that if a pig won't eat, he's either too old or too young. So cows are tweeting, sows are tweeting, little bears are tiny, a piggly tiny too, and you can bet it. Snails are deals and whales are deals and little sharks are oysters, a squiddly oyster too. Wouldn't you? Leave us face it. Snails are deals and whales are deals and little sharks are oysters, a squiddly oyster too. Wouldn't you? We embrace it. The words sound a little queer, aren't they just a bit peculiar to the ear? They make you want to run away and climb into a cloister. Or skipping all that silly stuff about snails eating eel. Just how does a shark crack an oyster? Snails are deals and cows are tweets and skunks are dirts and funky meats and measure dotes and dozy dotes and little lambs are daisy. We We are going crazy too, wouldn't you?
How do you like these cigars, Bill? They're good, aren't they?
Oh, swell, Fibber. They're great. How long have you been smoking?
First one I ever tried. Where'd you buy them?
Downtown here somewhere. Man, I'm so full of food I can hardly breathe. That was a wonderful dinner, Molly.
Well, thank you, Mr. Smith.
Say, by the way, speaking of food, you remember where we used to go for those wonderful malted milks back in our school days?
Oh, you mean up in the same block as the...
As the shoe store that was run by the father
I
of...
remember. He was in the same English class. What was that teacher's name again?
Fiditch.
Fiditch.
Yeah.
She went around with a fellow who...
Went with him? She was married to him.
That's right. She went around with him, too.
See, was your father the Smith that had the cleaning and dyeing place over?
No, Molly. That was another Smith. His name...
Oh, I remember him. He was from up on the...
That's right. And then your father must have been the one that...
That's the one. Did a great business, too. Made a lot of money.
Yeah, I remember the place. Just across the street from the store that sold the...
Oh, were they good. 2 for a nickel.
That was the first place Dad had. The second place was over near the...
I know, with the green awning.
And the windows full of... Oh, I love that shop.
Yes, it was a very popular place with the...
The high school crowd. Yeah? Oh, boy, it sure was. How'd your old man ever get into that business, Bill?
Well, that's a pretty long story. I think Molly's pretty tired. I'd love to sit around and gab all night, but I've got a long train ride tomorrow, and... Well, that was a wonderful dinner.
Well, I'm so glad you enjoyed it, Mr. Smith. Say, I put an extra blanket on your bed in case it turned cold tonight.
Thanks a lot. McGee, you're a lucky man.
Well, she's a lucky woman, too. I paid for the blanket.
Well, good night.
Good night.
Good night, Billy boy.
Say, what on earth was that silly routine we were doing?
I don't know. You mean about the green awning and
Sure.
I don't know. I'm kind of baffled myself.
You know, the more I see of Mr. Smith, the less I can remember him.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure we know him?
Why, sure, I'm sure. He come right up to me on the street and called me by name, didn't he? And asked how little Molly Driscoll was. My gosh, if he wasn't the real thing, he'd never... Who's that?
Who makes calls at this time of night? Come in, Doctor. Hello, Dr. Gamble.
Hello, Molly. Saw you light and thought I'd stop and say hello. Hello, slum child. Who's the proud papa?
Proud papa?
Don't tell me you bought a decent cigar. That doesn't smell like your usual brand of mildewed buggy whip.
Well, it was given to him by our house guest, Doctor, an old school chum from Peoria.
Yeah, sorry you weren't here earlier, Doc. Like to have had you met him.
Yes, I'm sorry, too. Any school chum of yours would be a curiosity to me. You must show me your third-grade diploma sometime.
Oh, now, Dr. McGee went further than that.
Don't talk to us about education, you silly aspirin peddler. The only reason you turned out to be an ear specialist is because you peeked over so many people's shoulders at examination time.
Why, you ignorant little ignoramus. It's no wonder you wound up working for whom you do, the way you must have polished apples to get through the elementary grades. Why...
Is that so? Why you big...
Boys, be quiet. Mr. Smith is asleep.
Why, you big egotistical, swell-headed, five-better cap pistol. You couldn't study your way through Mother Goose.
And any time you can show me a high school diploma, you phony little infinitive splitter, I'll eat it in the window of Kramer's drugstore with lettuce and mayonnaise.
Now, boys, please don't do that. Look who's talking. Why, I've been further under the barn looking for eggs than you ever went in your whole college career. You test-tube titmouse.
Yeah? And the only reason I took up medicine is so that I could wear rubber gloves and strangle stupid little biological Say, before I forget it, McGee, haven't we got a cribbage game scheduled for tomorrow?
McGee said you did. At the Elks at 2:30.
Can you make it, Doc?
I'll be there. Good night.
Good night, Doctor.
So long, kid. Great guy, Doc. I'd like to have had Bill Smith meet him.
Well, I'd still like to know if he went to school with you or with me.
Oh, well. We'll ask him in the morning. Come on, let's go to bed.
wonderful breakfast, Molly.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Mr. Smith. How'd you sleep?
Like a top.
Hey, Bill.
Yeah?
Well, Molly and I got to talking about everything last night, and we're kind of puzzled. Which one of us did you go to school with?
Yes, you know, McGee and I were several grades apart in school.
Well, you've been too nice to me to be a rat any longer. I didn't go to school with either one of you.
What?
In fact, I've never been in Peoria in my life.
Well, heavenly days.
Well, doggone it, what was the idea of giving us that old childhood playmate business?
Look, did you ever try to rent a hotel room in this town?
Of all the deceitful, chiseling grafters, that guy Smith was the dirtiest, lowest down...
Now, for goodness sakes, McGee. The man was desperate.
Yeah.
And he can't be so bad when he was so thoughtful as to send me these beautiful flowers.
Oh, yeah? Trying to patch it all up with $3 worth of petunias, eh?
Oh, no.
By George, when I give this story to the newspapers and he sees his name in print, he won't be...
Oh, say, McGee, I forgot to tell you. He sent you this box of cigars, too.
Cigars? The kind he gave me before he... That was a pretty clever stunt of his at that, you know. Great personality, Smith.
My, how he has changed.
Huh?
Never mind.
Okay, good night.
Good night, all.
This rebroadcast of the Fibber McGee and Molly Show is a presentation of the Armed Forces Radio Service.